Log of the Demeter. On 6 July, we finished taking in cargo, silver, sand, and boxes of earth. At noon, set sail. Crew, 5 hands. 2 mates, cook, and myself, captain. On 11th July, at dawn, entered Bosphorus. On 12th July, through Dardanelles. At dark, passed into Archipelago. On 13th July, past Cape Matapan. Crew dissatisfied about something. Seemed scared, but would not speak. Well, have they said what is wrong?
No. Bunch of superstitious fools.
What do you mean?
That simpleton Algarin says there's something aboard, and the others are listening to him. They are unreasonable, crossing themselves, whispering after I ordered them to be silent.
I hope you reminded them of the discipline expected on this vessel.
I had to strike one of them. He would not hold his tongue. He refused to listen to reason.
Do not start quarrels with the men. I rely on you to maintain a tight ship. Remember. On 16th July, mate reported in the morning that one of the crew, Petrovsky, was missing. Could not account for it. Men more downcast than ever. All said they expected something of the kind, but would not say more than there was something aboard. On 17th July, one of the men, Olgaron, came to my cabin. He said that in his watch he saw a tall, thin man, who was not like any of the crew, come up the companionway and go along the deck forward and disappear. He followed cautiously, but when he got to the bows, found no one, and the hatchways were all closed. Later in the day, I got together the whole crew and told them we would search from stern to stem. Men much relieved when search was over. First mate scowled, but said nothing. 22nd July. Rough water last 3 days, and all hands busy with sails. No time to be frightened. Praise men for work in bad weather. Past Gibraltar, and out through straits. All well. 24th July. There seems some doom over this ship, already a hand short, and entering on the Bay of Biscay with wild weather ahead. And yet, last night, another man lost. Disappeared.
Come
in. What is it?
It's the men again. There's trouble.
Is there another lost?
No, but they are shirking. They're full of foolish fear. Their duty comes first, I told them, but the stupid notion that something is aboard is making frightened children of them.
Did they say what they wanted?
They fear to be alone. They want double watch.
We can begin to hold double watches. There is no harm in that. There are enough of us. I will tell them so.
But you indulge them. They are undisciplined and unreasoning.
Then maintain discipline. This is your duty to keep your nerve and your temper. We have lost 2 men already. We cannot afford a panic. If you quarrel with them, you will only show them how afraid you are yourself.
I am not afraid.
We are all afraid.
If they cannot be managed, it will not be my fault.
July, 4 days in hell, knocking about in sort of maelstrom. And the wind, a tempest. No sleep for anyone. 29th July, another tragedy. Had single watch tonight, as crew too tired to double. When morning watch came on deck, could find no one except steersman. Are now without second mate and crew in a panic. Mate and I agreed to go armed henceforth and wait for any sign of cause. 30 July. Rejoiced we are nearing England. Retired worn out. Slept soundly. Awaked by mate telling me that both men of watch and steersman missing. Only self and mate and 2 hands left. 1st of August. 2 days of fog. And not a sail sighted. Had hoped when in the English Channel to be able to signal for help, or get in somewhere. We seem to be drifting to some terrible doom. Mate now more demoralized than either of men. 2nd August, midnight. Woke up from few minutes sleep by a cry. Rushed on deck, and ran against mate. tells me heard cry and ran, but no sign of man on watch. One more gone. Lord, help us. Mate says we must be past Straits of Dover. If so, we are now off in the North Sea, and only God can guide us in this fog, which seems to move with us. And God seems to have deserted us. Is anyone here? Oh, God. The wheel is abandoned. What new disaster has befallen? Is anyone here? Is anyone... Steersman!
It's here, and I'll find it. It's in the hold. Perhaps one of those boxes. I'll unscrew them one by one and see. You work the helm.
Have you taken leave of your senses? What is it that you have found? Tell me! It's no use me trying to stop him. I can only trust in God and wait till the fog clears. Then, if I can steer to any harbor, with the wind that is, I shall cut down sails and lie by, and signal for help.
Save me! Save me!
What has happened?
I know the secret now.
Be calm, man, and stay by me. Help me work the wheel.
The sea will save me from him!
No! I know the secret now, too. It was this madman who got rid of the men one by one, and now he has followed them himself. 4th August. Still fog, which the sunrise cannot pierce. I dared not go below. I dared not leave the helm. So here all night I stayed, and in the dimness of the night, I saw it. Him. God forgive me. But the mate was right to jump overboard. It was better to die like a man, to die like a sailor in blue water. No man can object. I am a captain, and I must not leave my ship. But I shall baffle this fiend or monster, for I shall tie my hands on the wheel when my strength begins to fail, and along with them, I shall tie that which it dare not touch. And then, come good wind or foul, I shall save my soul, and my honor as captain. I am growing weaker. The night is coming on. If we are wrecked, mayhap this bottle may be found, and those who find it may understand. If not, well, then all men shall know that I have been true to my trust. God and the Blessed Virgin and the saints help a poor ignorant soul trying to do his duty.
You've just listened to The Demeter Story, a bonus episode of Dracula, a radio play, presented by the Pourquoi-Pas players. This episode featured Jody Rideout as the captain of the Demeter, and Evan Maddick as the first mate. This episode was written by Karin Murray-Bergquist, adapted from the novel by Bram Stoker. Original music composed by James Dinn. This episode was edited by Christina Acton and directed by Hannah Tuck. If you'd like to learn more about Pourquoi-Pas and upcoming projects, why not follow us on social media? Find us on Facebook as Pourquoi-Pas Players and on Instagram at POURQUOIPAS Players. To join our mailing list, send us a message through Facebook, Instagram, or email us directly at POURQUOIPASPlayers@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.